Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one and they're going up. Incentives do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
That has ended up in no man's land. And here's Mbappe. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Maguire did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Garnacho. Aimed beyond the defence. Passing nice and neat. Ericsson is onto this. Garnacho! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Spread out to the left. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Well read, nice interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was... Oh, what has happened here? Ahmad. That has been cut short. Messi. That's the throw. And it's Messi. So we're still where we started right now. Garnacho. Garnacho receives it in a wide position. That's sticks it away. Looks offside, I think. Yep, the flag is up.
Yeah, the assistant did have his flag up. The referee seemed to spot it late, though. Nevertheless, the right decision.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Akanji. Robertson. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Eriksson. Back into the middle. Knocks it out wide. Looking for options for movement. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Bruno Fernandes. Nicely spread. Deep cross. Van Dijk attempts a clearance. And here's Garnacho. And that has been slung wide. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Shaw. Spread it left. Ugarte. And it's Shaw. And here's Garnacho. Played out wide. Oh, that was vital. Robertson gets rid without sophistication. Tries to pass it through. Mazraoui puts them all in.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now, can they get him away? And the shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
There's the whistle for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So your views on the first half?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Everyone, please welcome our players. Substitution on the field. Number 25.
Here we go again.
Number 8.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Lenny Euro. Number 3. Mazraoui. Coming
Alexander-Arnold.
Number 8.
Now it's Kane.
Number
Oh,
7.
that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Number 4. Jimenez. Number 20. Diogo Dalot.
They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's cut it out. Now it's Abraham. Now it's Valverde. Dinks one through. Nicely worked. Picked out brilliantly. Fired deep towards the back post. Danger averted for now. And it's Casemiro. Valverde. Decent chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Abraham deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And here's Abraham, and here's Ahmad. Can he finish? There it is! Is this the moment? The moment he made it happen, the moment they made it happen. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet.
Garnacho. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Now it's Mbappe. Jimenez. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And Lindelof. Casemiro. And it's Shaw. And Garnacho. And it's Shaw. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Valverde wins the duel this time. McAllister is always looking to break lines. Garnacho. And here's Eriksen. Casemiro. Now it's Mbappe.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Kane.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. And he skips past his man. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And it's Shaw. Shaw, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Looking to go deep. Out of play for a goal kick. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Well, the voices from the stands are becoming that much more frantic now. They are doing everything they can to help the team.
Well, it's often understated, but they can have an impact on games like this. It's time to respond in kind, up their game.
A couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
He shifted it to the flank. Just 5 minutes left. Now that looks a decent ball. Shaw. Goes for a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Substitutions taking place.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. Nicked it back promptly. Flings it. He gets big. It's in. We thought it was over. It's all square once more. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
That's that, the end. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
Hello,
clear
everybody,
evening.
and welcome
The
to
conditions
today's
contributing
match.
to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And already we're underway here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Robert Lewandowski. He's just about the perfect all-round striker. Not least because he can finish equally well with both feet, Peter. It's not all about his finishing, though. He's always on the shoulder, looking for that ball in behind, and that prevents the opposition defence from getting too high or, indeed, getting too comfortable.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Pinches it off him. Tries to pass it through. He is through here. Chance for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Out to the left it goes. Shaw with the cross. Tottenham do have a chance to counter here. And here's Son Heung-min. And here's Kane. Son Heung-min. Now it's Lewandowski. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared...
Shot a goal! Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
And this is Lewandowski. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Shaw. So we're still where we started right now. Son Heung-min. Picked out brilliant, goes for a shot! And now they can clear their lines. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Can he get on the end of this? Diallo gets into some space. Ericsson shifted it to the flank. Garnacho could try cutting inside here. Shaw is in a really good position out wide. Oh, cracking ball. And it's Ugarte. Ugarte. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Ericsson. Tries to play it through. He's picked his... Oh, shooting chance! In for the pieces! Goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
After 27 minutes is number 8, Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now it's Garnacho. Garnacho! Now who's going to be first to this?
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
And it's Lewandowski. Good ball, good take. He's under a lot of pressure there. Mbappe had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Ericsson has got himself a free kick. Shaw knocks it into space. He's got away, and that could well leave a mark. Now, what about a counter-attack? Aimed beyond the defence. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Ugarte. Great vision. Now it's Garnacho. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he finish? And he's following up. Sticks it away. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Mazraoui. Swung over. He's in space and looking for options. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And that's definitely not his best. Bruno Fernandes.
1 minute added
Well
time.
measured. Oh, super find. Great ball and he's in. It's Kane! It's in! Deep into first half stoppage time. A crucial goal. Reflections on the goal?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
It is a sea of red and white. Ajax, of course, the principal club here in Amsterdam, the club that unites this city, the club with such proud heritage and history and so many honours, continental and domestic.
And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Please be reminded that drinking is only allowed in the areas shown on this map. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. So the orchestra tunes, the patrons take their seats. The curtain is about to rise at the Theatre of Dreams once more. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Valverde has got himself a free kick. It's a quick one. Looking for the run. Hangs in a cross. Backward it goes. He's having a shot! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 42.
Barcelona making their first change very early on.
Cancelo.
Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Lewandowski! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And he's had it nicked away. Balde. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Rashford. And it's Pedri. Bernal. Quarter of an hour played.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Asensio spots it and intercepts. Valverde tries to pass it through. That is a great pick out. Good read, needed to be. Has a shot! It's out for a goal kick. Pedri. That has ended up in no man's land. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Tries a shot! Oh, he's been caught napping! Madrid with the corner, they're first. Definitely not one of his best. Pedri, and the pass is intercepted. Brahim Diaz, Rodrigo. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Distributed tidily. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Barcelona can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. Valverde. Now it's Rodrigo. Can he get it through? Now it's Brahim. And a chance! He has done it! And this is getting better and better. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Played out towards the right wing. Pressing high and with purpose. Now it's Lewandowski. That has been slung wide. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that is as far as they're going to go. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now, the less said about that pass, the better. And here's Rashford. He's a sharp little ball here. Rashford touches it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
That is a brilliant interception. Nicely weighted ball. Valverde.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now, who's going to be first to this? Mbappe.
2 added minutes
Brahim
has been
Diaz.
indicated.
Out to the left it goes. Balde, a probing pass, and he's picked it up out wide. Valverde.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Now it's Rodrigo, and he's managed to get free. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Barcelona certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep
That's
pushing,
the first half,
keep
then.
imposing,
A rocky
don't
start,
leave the
to say the
door
least.
open for the opposition.
But that won't shake our spirits, will it?
And we're off again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal.
Shapes to shoot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He is just caressing the ball. Now, whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Barcelona really could have done without this. So this to extend their lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
A case now of complete control. Played back in. No, that's overhit. And he cuts out the supply. It's a pretty loose pass. Now, can they get him away? Fernandez. Not the most accurate pass. Well timed, excellent interception. Now that looks a decent ball. Martin. Now somewhat off target.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Balde.
Did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's gone, and it's been given away.
Nicely aimed pass. Fernandez sends it crossfield.
Well, the way
The
this game
attendance
is
for this
offering
match
less
was
possession, they'll need to have a very
70,987.
good conversion rate.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rodrigo looking to penetrate opposition lines. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Rodrigo. A lot of space ahead of him.
Goes down, but nothing given.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Rodrigo.
No, again, there's no way through.
Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Rodrigo. Martin did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Rashford. Out of play for a throw.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 14, Rashford. Number 19,
Fernandez.
coming on the field. Number
Now it's
7,
Lewandowski.
Ferran Torres.
Barcelona will have
Number
one
11,
further opportunity to make a
Rafinha.
substitution after this,
Substitution in
their
progress.
latest change. Alaba. Vinicius Junior. Can he get on the end of this? And it's been played through. They're urging it. Can he finish?
No, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Well read, nice interception. Bellingham. Good running, strong and purposeful. Spread out to the left. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Vinicius Junior.
He's herring after that one.
Vinicius Junior.
He has found the way through. Now, can he beat his man? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little.
Shot a goal! Yes! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Barcelona looking to pass their way through.
Vinicius Junior.
Vinicius Junior running with the ball. Oh, he's burst
2
through.
minutes has been indicated.
Fernandez. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Smoothly does it. Rafinha. Mendy does well to get it back. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was thrilling. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que en la tienda oficial del estadio podrán encontrar todo tipo de objetos relacionados con nuestro equipo.